Hey, alright, so day 7. I guess that's where we're at. This is cool. Day 7 already. Because that means 1 week down. So it's a start. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go back and I guess listen to the audio on these because especially last night, I wonder if I was even audible. Like, I wonder if I was even talking loudly enough or clearly enough to be heard. Anyway, today was an interesting day. Many of my days are interesting. Yeah, so let's see. If it wasn't clear, yesterday I went to the Maryland Renaissance Festival and I drank. It's not that I drank to excess, it's that I didn't hydrate in the, 90-degree weather? Whatever it was. The problem was I didn't hydrate enough. I still kind of wonder if like the food got me somehow. Probably not. It's literally probably just that I didn't hydrate well. And so the combination of booze, sun, and no hydration just kind of wore on me and gave me a not great night. I came home at like 6 and basically passed out until like 1 and then slept again until like 7. So yeah, that's a lot of sleep. Um, but oh well. It's kind of funny because it's almost like I meant for that to happen. I don't know. It's very weird. I was talking with someone the other day about another festival I went to and how like you see people out at these festivals having really bad times, throwing up like crazy and everything. And now I don't. Granted, it wasn't like I had a massive headache, and that was like the biggest problem, which is also one of the things that makes me think most clearly that it was largely just dehydration. Um, I wasn't like having the worst day of my life. I wasn't throwing up my brains. I wasn't, any of those symptoms. So it wasn't just like that I got intoxicated because I really didn't drink that much. It was really just an issue with hydration. But it was still, I mean, it was still dumb. Anyway, point being, it's almost like I talked about that with someone the other day, and like subscribed to the whole thing myself. Gosh, does it even make sense? Probably doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. Anyway, it's done and over with. That was yesterday. That's so far in the past. It's like so far in the past. Can you even believe that it happened? I don't know. Someone might have made that up and implanted the memory in my head. And moving on, work has been very strange lately. I'm doing the sales thing, and I'm not doing a great job of it. And I don't know if it's my. I'm trying to figure out where things are falling apart, and I'm just not sure. And I think that's the biggest problem, that I can't even pinpoint where it is. So maybe I'm just literally having like the worst time, the worst luck. Like I don't want to blame luck, because what is luck? And I don't want to blame the prospects I had, because I mean, most prospects are good or bad only because you make them so. Like either you choose to pre-qualify the people in a positive or negative way, or you don't follow up, or you most prospects are good or bad only because you make them so. What you're doing, how you're treating them, how you're interacting with them, and so on and so forth. At least that's what I think. Um, Obviously, I'm new to sales, and as I just said, I'm not doing a great job with it. But I don't want to jinx anything, and I don't want to say anything that's not public knowledge, but it's very possible that I'm going to be able to explore some different roads with my current employer, which is a very exciting thing and plays a lot more to my strengths while still kind of keeping me in the loop of the sales side of things. Yeah. I don't think I'm revealing anything that can't be said. And the fact is, nothing's happened yet, so it very well might end up not happening that way. And then I will be very delightfully looking for another way to make some money, because this is now my second month in a row where I have not done great, and I don't know if they're going to give me a third chance. So, well, yeah. So, I have a lot of confidence that things are going to work out. The only thing is, I don't know exactly how they're going to work out. Like, I don't know if my role is going to evolve into something that's less sales quota pressure-y, or if I'm going to end up having to leave and find something else that's going to come along right away and make and treat me well, or if I'm going to find myself in a situation where I'm at the wit's end and the end of my savings, and so on and so forth, and at the last minute, find salvation. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that I don't face a large period of unemployment wherein I have to spend all my accumulated savings and such, because I've done that for most of my life. Usually I leave a place without the next thing lined up, and that is, in some ways it's kind of fun, and in many ways it's not. I mean, it's certainly, I certainly enjoy the having all that time in between. Usually I'm going like 6 to 9 months or so between jobs, because I'm in a position typically where I've built up some savings and I can enjoy myself and explore and go on trips and have a good time. Mini retirements in the midst of actual employment. But it's hard to build traction, because I end up spending most of my savings, and then I get back into a new job, and I'm back at like, what is it, ground zero, first floor, whatever the phrase is, and I have to start rebuilding all those savings again. And that's kind of tiring, because like I said, it's hard to build traction. I mean, long-term investments, I'm building up, and those kind of are steady, but like any just extra spending money, any extra cushion, any extra chance to survive for, another day. Anyway, point being, I love taking time off between jobs, but it also wears on a person over time. And at this present juncture, because I haven't been doing the car thing for very long, and even though I did have, my first 3 months were actually spectacular. Well, not spectacular, they were good. I met or exceeded my goals, but it's just this 5th and 6th month. Is it really? April, May, June, July, and August. Yeah, April, May, and June, I did 5, 8, and 11 cars, respectively, which good. I mean, great upward trend. And then July, I did 4 cars, and August, we have 2 days left, and I've only sold 2, and that is not making paychecks. That is not good in any sort of way. It's really a bad situation. But I mean, it's scary. It's scary, but I'm facing it head on. I've been working this whole month, which is really what bugs me about it is I've been working so hard this month. Like, because what happened last month, I only moved 4 units. It really scared me. It's like, I can't survive like this. I can't. First of all, it doesn't make me enough money. Second of all, it doesn't make the dealership any money, and because of not making the dealership money, you only get so many bad months before they say sayonara. So I've been working really hard this month, and I don't know, I'm kind of going back to like the beginning. I'm at wit's end. I don't really know what's going on. But that's that. I'm going to end it here because I just kind of lost my train of thought, partly because the oven just beeped, meaning that it's preheated and ready for me to put my food in there, and I'm hungry. So this will be today's vlog. I'm going to put it up. I might try to flesh out some thoughts on Snapchat later. We'll see. Anyway, like, comment, favorite, thumbs up whatever you do with this stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow.